across the start line, Georgia Milverton and Nate. Sends that horse down to the first of the large circles. Just pay attention to how loose those reins are on that horse's bit. Very confident rider rides those horses through the seat of the saddle and the control on her legs. Stays off her mouth as much as she needs to. She figures that if I don't have to touch those reins, I don't have to. I'll keep that mouth soft when I need it. Of course, the horses respond with obedience, they respond with mutual respect. You can see that on those riding out those circles. Nice soft rein, pushing the horse forward with the hands. Send the horse out, complete the first of the obstacles. Send him onto the water box and over to the bridge combination, on the deadfall I mean. Straight across, no issue there. Smooth transition straight into the side pass, left hand side pass. Looks back over her right shoulder, just make sure she needs to be where she is. Sends that horse backwards. Once again spins those shoulders out. That must travel a great distance to get lined up again. Same as at the end there. Swings the hip round, makes sure the horse is in the right position. And asks the horse to do a solid pass. And almost effortless going through that obstacle, heading down to the first of her rollbacks. She puts a stop on that horse, makes sure the rump gets driven down to the ground, tries to show the stopping ability to the judge. Thinks to herself, well, that's worth quarter of a point at least. Great little stop. Doesn't hang around with that obstacle. As soon as she completes that stop, over the hocks, turns, looks over her shoulder, grabs the rope, manages the rope loop. One swing, two swing, three swing, puts it straight over that drum. Make sure that the hondo's tight, the knot is great. Now she'll commence that lope. Start to wrap the barrel up. That's what the judges, Kim Peterson, Brown, and said have asked for. All the riders have been out there and done exactly what has been requested of them. Right to the top, to the end of the rope. Great demonstration of a rope and lope. Checks Nate right at the end there, gets him on the correct lead, then sends him round for his free ride. These riders, they look up the end there, they know the free ride ends when they get to that tree. Then George will be heading across to the red drum. Riding in a traditional cowboy saddle, western saddle, has the benefit of the roping horn that you can dally it up on. It's a soft rope by the look of it, so it doesn't coil itself naturally, so they really need to manage it properly. Remember, nice smooth drag will win the day. The more jerky drags, you get more splash out of the buckets. Can't hide it from the judges, they are watching the buckets all the time. You've got the job done, no problem at all. Suspect it'll be a pretty quick time for this run, that horse can cover from ground. George knows he picks up the driver bone, so we'll pick up a bit more time if we get onto the bridge combination. And look at Nate looking forward, he'll check in with his ear back on her. Over the top, lopes off the end, speeds up, the departure will be a good score for sure. Uses every part of that millimetre over the big jump. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, see that? A lot of air between the belly and the jump, a lot of air between the bum and the saddle. But well worth the risk in a competition like this. That's what Georgia said, I'll go for this, it's worth the risk, it's the extra point, it's the higher jump, it's the wider jump. That's exactly what she did. Look at that horse standing still even after that excitement of the jump. I don't know whose face was more amusing, George's or the horse's after that jump. Look at that, straight through the figure eight. Quick lead change in the centre, through the figure eight again. Georgia looks across. Rides around, start, finish gates, make sure she doesn't engage them. Straight across there to drop that saddle and go pick up a pillion rider. Look at the pick-up point. That's George's mum Fiona standing there waiting for her daughter. I did point out earlier on, sticky little rider, ride anything with hair, and you saw her go over that jump, got pretty airborne, managed to put herself back in the saddle, go on to the competition. Sits up on a horse well, even bareback. Slides that horse in the side position, says hurry up mum, get on. Just to double check, make sure mum took her spurs off, and if she didn't, keep your legs away from the flanks. Look at that, into a nice little lope, controlled lope. Mother and daughter combination, puts the hand back, make sure mum's safe out the back there, wouldn't want to upset mum for the drive home.
Good job!
Gives the horse a nice pat. Says thanks mum, I'll see you next round when I've got a dink for you. Nice sure-footed crossing of the narrow bridge. Little movement in that bridge too, so it's very difficult for the horses. No problem with the wider bridge. It goes across the long bridge. A little bit of western there. Went the other way, come across on the right hand turn, left hand turn, and over the finish line.